Hey guys, Shane here at CrossFit Jeff, helping you go further, faster in fitness. And today I wanted to go over something that's come up a few times for me in the last couple of weeks. It is about what other people think. Personally, I believe that I don't actually care all that much what other people think. I think it's like a spectrum. You either care a hell of a lot and it can control you and it can really take you down and put you in a place where you worry a lot about it. Or you could be the other end of the spectrum where you literally wouldn't care less what someone said of you. I'm somewhere in between there. Like most of us, I fall in that space somewhere in between. I care about what people think to a degree, but mostly I probably don't care all that much and in a positive way. And here's what I wanted to talk about. You really start to win at things when you don't hear either the cheering or the booing. When we are looking for validation through cheers and likes and social media praise or personal and face-to-face praise, when we're looking for that cheering all the time, we still lose. Because sometimes that cheering stops, sometimes that cheering is not there when we need it. And if we don't get it, we feel a specific way. On the other hand, if you hear the boos only, those types of people who you could walk up to them and say, "You look amazing today." "Oh yeah, but my feet smell." It's like there's always, they're always looking for something that's going to come back as a negative. So they're not hearing what you're telling them. You're like, "Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you look really nice." And then they're sitting there waiting for the but or waiting for the negative because they'll hear that, but they don't hear the positive. So one of the points I wanted to bring up with all of the people listening and watching at home today is that just for a little while, try not to hear either side. Try not to hear the boos, if that's you. Try not to hear the cheers, if that's you. It's really easy to get caught up in when things are good and things are going great and there are people around you supporting you and cheering you, but sometimes that crowd goes quiet. And so what I would sort of push towards you to try and do this week is to not hear either side and just listen to the person that matters the most. And the person that matters the most is you. What are you doing? Why are you doing it? What's your purpose? What's the point of the things that you're doing? Why do you wake up each morning? Why do you say and do the things that you do each day? What's the overall achievement of all of these things? And listen to your remarks about those things. Don't listen for other people. Don't ask questions. Don't see whether or not what I'm doing, is that right? Is that good? Or is that bad? Just listen to yourself. So today's Shane Talks is all about listening to yourself and not hearing the boos, not hearing the cheers, the praise. Because one of the reasons I bring this up mostly for you guys is because I have a couple of clients in mind at the moment who, when I cheer for them, they actually do really bad the next week. So for example, if I was to say, "Good job, you lost half a kilo, you've gained a 10% increase in your strength. You've been coming to the gym a lot. Well done." If I give them praise, it strokes what they want, what they've been listening for, what they've been trying to hear out for. And then the next week they've got what they want. It's like a hit. They've had their hit. They've had their dose. Now, for some reason, they go backwards. And so it got me thinking, I'm praising them. Surely that should be a motivator. Surely that's a good thing that I'm praising them. Maybe I need to stop praising some people who are trying to listen out for that too much. On the other hand, I have a bunch of clients who, if I was to tell them they were doing a bad thing, or that was a bad rep, or, why did you eat that? Or why did you do this? Or if I start to question them and make them feel bad about what they've done, then they get, the next week they fall completely away and they pull away until they need, to come back, or they need to get that reassurance that they're doing good again. So I want this week, if you are listening along and you want to play along, to try and just see what happens when you no longer listen to the boos or the cheers and you just follow your own purpose. You clearly define what it is that you want and what you want to achieve in the next, say, week or two, and you go after it. You set a plan and you've got a big goal, and then you break that goal down into small little weekly or daily challenges and steps, and then hourly, concepts as well. So one of the things that I could relate, if you want an example, for me was to create these videos, right? That's my overall goal for the week. And so therefore I need to make sure that each day I'm doing something. I'm writing content, or I'm creating content, or I'm editing content. And then every hour I've got to ask myself, am I on the right task? And then I post this stuff. So I post it out there, I put it out. Yes, it's great to have some comment and feedbacks, but not that I don't care, it's that I'm not listening because it doesn't matter. I'm putting this out there because I feel it's what I need to do. So it doesn't matter that I get the pros or the cons or the boos or the cheers. What it matters is that I'm doing it, and that's what I'm doing it for. I'm pushing myself forward so that I keep creating content. If I was to only listen to the cheers, it's really easy to stop, right? You get a few cheers, a few pats on the back, good, that was great content. And I love that stuff, don't get me wrong, I love it, and I do enjoy it. Who doesn't enjoy positive praise? But at the end of the day, I'm not doing it for that. I'm listening to my internal monologue about what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to create something for people. I'm trying to help people that need to hear the message. But then again, sometimes you get some negative criticism. Some things that you say aren't going to resonate with somebody else. Maybe their perceived life experiences are going to give them a different opinion on what you're talking about, and therefore they're going to dislike what you say. And so therefore their boos, maybe not directly to your face, but you might hear of them. That can really throw you. And if I was to let that happen, if I was to let the boos stop me, then I wouldn't be moving forward with my purpose. And so I guess this video is just a reminder to continue on with your purpose, regardless of the boo, regardless of the cheer. It's what you want to do, it's what you're going to do, and it's what you have to do. And that can be in absolutely anything in life, in the gym or outside. So on that note, guys, that's all I've got time for. Please keep training, and hopefully I will see you in the gym soon. Have a good one.